I've heard that you destroy your art once they outlive their usefulness. Did that include my mother as well?
She just so happened to have a seizure in front of me. That's when a thought crossed my mind. If I don't call for help and leave her be, I could obtain her painting without any strings attached.
No. You let her die?
She was physically weak. No one would doubt if she just dropped dead because of a seizure. Above all, Yusuke, didn't you think it was odd that I discovered your talent when you were only 3? The reason why I kept you around was to keep you from realizing the truth behind Sayuri.
You killed her.
The artistic talents you inherited from your mother were a delightful miscalculation, though. If I'm to steal ideas, it's much easier robbing the future of brats who won't talk back than adults. It's thanks to you that I came up with the idea. You have my gratitude.
Yusuke?
I thank you, Madarame. Every reason for me to forgive you has disappeared without a trace at this very moment. You aren't some rotten artist. You're a despicable fiend who wears the skin of an artist.
All you good-for-nothings barging into my museum and doing whatever the hell you want. Those who have the connections make the rules. Those who don't, follow them. Not to mention, the value of art is all subjective. I make the rules of the art scene. I am the supreme being. I am the god of the art world.
This isn't good. Get back!
I'll paint all over you! There's a world the mediocre cannot understand. Now, let's begin, you vermin.
You use others for your own despicable desires, Madarame. You aren't even worth the art you create!
Joker, don't lose focus. There's no telling what he'll try.
It's boss time against Ichiryusai Azazel Madarame. So, first things first, he starts this fight off with all these different pieces of himself. The painter's eyes, the nose, and the mouth. Now, the thing about these is that they each have a different set of skills that they will use, and they each have a different set of elemental affinities. Now, the thing is, Future Mew and Ending will actually probably pop those up, but the thing is, only one of these pieces is at all immune to Psi, Nuke, Bless, and Curse, which means that if we hit these with Masai, we can damage 3 of them, and then focus the other one with physical skills instead. Now, if it doesn't have a susceptibility to an ailment, it's just neutral, but if it does, it drains them, which means it heals whenever you deal damage with them. But that should more or less be fine for the purposes of this fight. This phase is the same regardless of whatever version you're playing, by the way, so don't worry about it. Now, the reason why I said to bring Shikioji and fuse it the way I did was twofold. One, so that you could get Masai on Shikioji and do a lot of damage to all the pieces but the nose. 2, to be immune to the physical attacks that the mouth will do. For some reason, the mouth seems to crit a lot. Or at least it did in base. But, let's see, we want to headbutt the nose. But if you're immune to physical skills, you won't take the increased damage from its buffed state or its crits, so that could be really, really useful. So yeah, let's just focus the nose while everyone else kind of does damage. The nose will spend a turn doing nothing, nerd, and then it'll use a really strong ability on you.
Let's go.
So that's no good. Now you want to kill these as close to each other as possible, because if you fail to do so, they'll start healing each other and bringing them back to life. silence, no escape. That's gonna trigger weakness, which is unfortunate. Oh, that's super unfortunate. Alright, well. And we got burned?
Skull, your defense has dropped.
Well, that's just no good. Alright, let's see here. Feels a bit early to bead chain the party like this.
Let's rock.
Who's coming next? Anez. Well, I do need to get rid of that burn, so I'm gonna do this real quick.
Alright, Pander's back.
This is fine. Fuck it. Wait, you don't have Nadia. Should do a champion. Nah, it's not worth it. Bead chain. We're not gonna actually need to worry about HP after we deal with this phase that much anyway, so. Ha ha!
Very smooth.
Ha ha!
How undignified.
It's time to turn the table.
Who's next? Joker is.
I am thou.
Alright. Let's see if we can't finish the nose off. Excellent. Might not be able to finish off the rest of it. Oh! Oh! That's so tragic. Okay, well, good news is that the only thing the painter's mouth drains is physical and gun. End it.
Madarame's out.
Damn it! I'm the great Madarame! The Madarame who gathers a full crowd every time he opens an exhibit! I'm not someone that worthless brats like you are allowed to defy!
Enough of your egotistic ranting. Taste the wrath of all those you preyed upon.
I'm the great artist, Madarame! If you brats can't fathom that, then you'll witness it for yourselves! Behold my mastercraft!
Alright. Welcome to Phase 2.
What? He made copies of himself? I see. Creating duplicates is his specialty.
Alright, so second phase is completely different in Royal. If you're playing the base version of this game, this fight is much harder. But we're not. We're playing the original, or we're playing Royal. In base, Madarame will show up. He'll attack a few times with a spell called Madarame Megiddo, which just does a little bit of almighty damage. And then he'll transform into the painter's pieces again. And you'll have to cycle through that over and over again. Eventually, when you show up with Madarame again, you'll get the ability to do a special order to hit him with an ability that gives him weakness to all elements, and then you can hit him real hard. Royal, well, things are different here. So, we have here 4 different Ersatz Madarame. The Ersatz Joy, Fury, Sorrow, and Mirth. Each one of these is immune to 2 different elements, and weak to 1 element. And they repel the element that they're immune to, by the way. So don't hit every target with an elemental ability. You'll only end up taking way more damage yourself, and that's no good. This is why I told you to bring the party members that I did, and why I told you to equip the items that I told you to equip. So let's see. The Ersatz Joy is weak to wind. Fury is weak to ice. Sorrow is weak to fire. And Mirth is weak to elec. Now the key here is that in Royal, this fight is a baton pass check. The goal here is to inflict weakness, or hit every enemy you can with their weakness, baton pass to someone else, and exploit more weaknesses, and chain all the way until you get the Ersatz down, then finish it off with some sort of physical skill that hits all of them to wipe out the Ersatz and do damage to Madarame. So, we knocked down one of the Ersatz, I'm going to baton pass the On and knock down another one. You don't have the wind one. Okay, that's good. Let's see. Knock down you.
See that again,
Now, given that you want to end this with some sort of skill that hits everything and does physical damage, I recommend that you daisy chain in such a way that either Ryuji or Yusuke are the last ones in the chain. I fucked up real bad. Okay, well, I had my stuff backwards. There we go. Who is next? On is next. That is not good. Crap. Yeah, I screwed up a little bit, but that's okay. They all resist Fizz, by the way, but that's okay. At the baton pass chain you're getting to, it's more than alright. Except for a regular Madarame.
Stop this! Is this how you show your gratitude to the man who raised you?
Silence! Don't waste your breath!
Now, another thing that's important to note is that it is crucial that you take at least one of the ersatz out every round. Not only do they do quite a lot of damage, but if you fail to do so, then you will end up taking a lot of damage because Madarame will use this ability called True Artist's Grace, which makes all of the party members weak to all elements. Very bad, do not recommend. Anyway, Garu this guy, then put the other guy's ass on ice. Now that I remember who Garu has, or who has Garu, hopefully that'll stop me from screwing up as bad as I did last time. I buffed up Ryuji just for this, so let's rampage. Awesome. If you could kill one of these every single time, you'll get Madarame stuck in a loop of True Fake, and he won't use True Artist's Grace on you, which is optimal. In a word, optimal. That's not good though. You know what? Honestly, I'm gonna switch off of Shikioji. We don't need to use it. And then, let's see, we'll do this. Alright, now I'm gonna baton pass to An and have her hit weaknesses. No, not Maragi, not Maragi. No, that would be a bad idea. Regular Agi, if you please. Alright, we're gonna have her knock down the two Sorrows. Yeah, he doesn't always summon one of each, by the way, so keep that in mind. Bring us over here, do for the last one. But yeah, he won't always summon all of them, but if you knock them all down, he will always summon 4. He'll always just fill the space that's missing, so that's the important thing to note here. Excellent. And we get a free turn on his ass. Bonk him.
Damn it! Damn it! Stop it, you brats! Or else...
You think we'll be daunted by such threats?
Persona!
Wow, we got more than just a free turn. Pretty sure he's immune to like most of what we can do in terms of ailments, but... well, we're here. Might as well buff up Yusuke while we're at it.
I appreciate it. This is my other
Yeah, that works out. Alright, that's a lot of wins. Holy cow. Alright, so I'm gonna hit you with this. Knock you down to the ground, swap to Ryuji, hit them with a lot of electricity, swap to Yusuke, and annihilate them. That should work. Yeah, so as you can see, this fight way easier than the fight is in base version. And honestly, I think it's a lot more fun. I think that if you do this and you're like good enough to know how to use baton pass well, this fight is just a way for you to flex your skills, and that's pretty dope actually. I think that's sick. Alright, it looks like it's just about over. Let's end this. Ooh, I really hope Yusuke finishes him. Hell yeah!
I leveled up.
No one cares for true art. All they want are easily recognizable brands. I'm a victim in this too. Wouldn't you agree?
Excuses now?
The art world revolves around money after all. You can't rise up without any money. Yusuke, you understand, don't you? Being a poor artist is truly miserable. I just didn't want to return to that life.
A fiend like you has no right to speak about the world of art. You're done for. Along with this whole wretched world!
No, please! Just don't kill me!
Return to yourself in reality and confess your crimes. All of them.
You're not going to kill me?
Swear it!
All right! All right! What about the other one, though? The one with the black mask?
Huh?
I don't have any energy left to pull such petty tricks.
A black mask? Wait, who's he talking about?
It can't be. There was another intruder besides us within this palace?
There's no time! Hurry!
Get on!
Hey, Yusuke, what should I do?
Put an end to all this and use your own artwork for once.
Yusuke!
No, wait, please! Yusuke! Yusuke!
The destination has been deleted.
It would be bad if people started getting suspicious of us. We should leave at once.
Yusuke, come on!
Right. Goodbye, Sensei.
I guess the mission was a success. All that's left is to see if he had a change of heart or not. Ah, so bitter! Why'd you get it black?
The Sayuri.
You're not gonna get all teary-eyed and say stuff like, Mom, are ya?
To think that this painting was the source of Madarame's distorted desires. The only saving grace is that my mother won't know of what transpired.
The genuine painting at his atelier has been altered after all. Ironic as it may be, this one here is her true self-portrait now.
It's a wonderful painting. And although it took some time, it's in your hands now, Yusuke.
I'm thankful for it. However, it's impossible for this painting to be acknowledged by society anymore. No. I doubt it's the name of any woman in particular. I bet it was to make it more mysterious. Just a part of Madarame's foolish staging.
Well, it would have been obvious that he plagiarized it if he had used the real name.
So, this is my mother. There's no way that I would remember her face clearly, but I was right about the rush of emotion I felt when I saw this painting.
Stop that!
You're so vulgar, Ryuji.
So, what are you gonna do now? We're gonna keep targeting big shots.
Why do you do such things?
It's to get back at scumbags and, like, society in general. I also want to give courage to the people that are suffering because of selfish adults.
Courage, huh? What good does that do? You mean the courage to stand up for themselves, correct? Will acquiring that make them happy?
Right. There's no knowing that. We just have to give it a try.
In other words, it all depends on the person, hmm? The same can be said about myself right now. I also suffered because of an adult's selfish act. Moreover, if we investigate these palaces, it may expand my artistic repertoire.
You really only think about art, huh? You're impressive.
Well, I won't take part in any inelegant plans, all right?
No worries, I've got us covered. Plus, we have a rule that says we always have to decide on a target unanimously.
How about it, Joker? We can give our calling cards a lot more oomph if we have Yusuke on our team.
I will try and live up to those expectations.
At any rate, I'm curious. Another intruder besides us, huh?
Our only clue's a black mask, so that doesn't necessarily mean it's just one person, right?
But there's no way to check anymore. The palace is gone.
I'll try probing Madarame. I may be able to learn something from him.
Are you sure? I mean,
I'll contact you all if anything turns up.
we should probably exchange our contact info with you then.
An artist and a phantom thief. It seems I'll be engaging in 2 trades from here on. Very well. You only live once, after all. Still, the incident about this other intruder does concern me a little.
Not only have we dealt with our second big target, we even have a new addition to the team. Goodness, things are going so well. That's true. Still, let's honestly be happy about it right now. But I have to say, you sure are something special. This is our 5th persona user. It'll help broaden our battle strategies as well. Besides, having an eye for beauty is a must for Phantom Thieves. We're lucky to have Yusuke. An artist is a talent you rarely come across. I mean, he is a bit strange, but still. An artist, huh? What kind of person do you think I was? There's no way I'd turn out to be some bad guy in the end, right? I get so engrossed with the embodiment of human desires. And that's not all. When it comes to the metaverse, I'm the only one who can transform into a car. I'm special, but it's still odd. Who could I actually be? You give it a rest. That's definitely not the case. What a half-assed answer. Well, there's no way a dashing, honorable rogue like me could be evil. A man who saves those in trouble in the West, while punishing evildoers who may lurk in the East. A man who chastises people that smoke inside in the South, while saving bullied cats in the North. A man who has a sturdy body, and vows to always do one good deed a day, be it rain or shine. I'm that kind of ideal person. Or so I hope. So if I turn back to being human, surely she'll take notice of me, won't she? Me? Don't be ridiculous. People chase after me when it comes to love. Where should I go when I become human? I wonder where she'd like to go. An amusement park, a movie theater, a fancy cafe, shopping. What do you think?
All right.
Yo, good job, guys. We all did our best. Allow me to express my thanks once again. Because of you, I was able to retrieve the painting that had been filled with my mother's love. Hearing you say that makes the whole thing worth it, Yusuke. Seriously. I wasn't sure you'd really want to change Madarame's heart. I'm sorry to have worried you. I have no regrets about it now. And the change of heart will happen this time, right? It'll be fine. Yeah, we did it just like with Kamoshida. By the way, I'm curious about what he said at the end. You mean about the other intruder besides us? He was something about a black mask, yeah? That may have been nothing more than a lie. Madarame was quite deranged at that point after all. For now, we should wait for his change of heart in peace. Okay,
Hey.
Alrighty. We've stolen Madarame's heart. All that's left is to await his change. Next time on Let's Play Persona 5 Royal, I'm going to talk about some things that we can do while waiting for Madarame's change of heart. See you guys then!